For the love of God, stop drinking your calories. I cannot scream this loudly enough. Talk often about just the overall and negative effects alcohol has on your life. Now, coffee, while it can have some benefits, is a covert way that introduces far too many toxins and additional calories into your diet without you really realizing it. And tea, well, there's some benefits, but it's awfully convenient that those said benefits are normally thrown away with the inclusion of milk and other sweeteners. But yes, the 4 worst drinks for heart health, including a dangerous Starbucks order. I can probably think of a few of them because a lot of them are just delivery methods for a bunch of sugary syrups. Anyways, Dr. Evan Levine, okay, is a cardiologist at Scarsdale with over 30 years of experience. He also runs a very popular TikTok channel where he doles out brutal honesty and often a little comical. There should be more to that. Advice on topics such as preventing a heart attack, and which healthcare quacks to ignore. All right, the Starbucks Frappuccino. Okay, the 10 most toxic drinks to your heart, and the first and foremost is, of course, the Frappuccino. Caramel Frap might be a poison arrow to your arteries. The Grande iced Frap, it used to be my favorite, Levine told the Post, until I realized I actually got a high off the stuff and then crashed 2 hours later. And that's because it's almost 100 milligrams of caffeine, 51 grams of sugar, equivalent to 13 teaspoons. People may not realize, but that's almost as much sugar as a Monster Energy drink, 57 grams, I beg your pardon, and less than 160 milligrams of caffeine. Still, Levine believes it's potentially dangerous stress on the heart for anyone with heart disease to drink these concoctions of caffeine and sugar, and a perfect storm to induce palpitations. Alcohol. Oh, there you go. Hey, don't need to take my word for it. You can go ahead and listen to a cardiologist. According to Levine, drinking booze is likely safe if you have 1 or less drinks a day if you have no heart problems. But alcohol intake increases blood pressure, triglycerides, atrial fibrillation, and in higher doses, in a direct toxin to the heart, so much so that we have a phase in cardiology called alcohol cardiomyopathy, which is, of course, a heart condition caused specifically by chronic heavy alcohol consumption, and it can be fatal. Well, yeah, that and many other things, obviously. And before you ask, yes, Levine concurs with the recent debunking of common wisdom that a couple of glasses of red wine a day is good for your heart. We've talked about that before as well. Yeah, it's just all cope, always has been, always will be. And there's nothing heart healthy here, and all those studies, most sponsored by the alcohol or wine industry, oh, funny thing about that, were a likely flawed observational studies with an association with a better outcome, but not causation. Simply put, people who drink a glass of wine may be more athletic or had some other unaccounted benefit. Soda, of course, sugary soft drinks. Now, let's be simple here. A can of soda has 10 teaspoons of sugar in it, or the equivalent amount of corn syrup. It's toxic. Yep. These huge doses of sugar, which most likely come in the form of corn syrup in the United States, raise triglycerides. See, I already pronounced it before, but words are hard. Increase your weight, spike your blood sugar levels, and give your diabetes risk an uptick, all of which damage the heart, according to Levine. I want everyone to imagine drinking 1/5 of a cup of pure corn syrup, because that's what you're doing every time you drink a can of Coke. Yeah, don't stop. And then finally, energy drinks. I mean, like, is there any ones that are really shocking here? But yeah, just simply driving home the obvious is sometimes needed. Last but not least, energy drinks might be battery acid for the heart. All right, what are we talking about? Drinks like Red Bull have about 1.5 times the caffeine as coffee, but also contain almost 8 teaspoons or more of sugar, or worse, corn syrup. Monster Energy drink has almost 15 teaspoons in it. Wow. Devastated mother has been sounding the alarm on energy drinks after her 28-year-old workout queen daughter died at 28 from a heart attack. I mean, you're kind of redundant there by saying the 28-year-old died at 28, but hey man, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, energy drinks, I don't think I've ever had one. Like, they really started to pop off when I was getting into high school, but they always just literally smell like a can of gummy bears. It's like, it was never anything that was really appealing to me. Soda, I can't even remember the last time I had like a full sugar soda, let alone even like, okay, there was a period there for a few years where I transitioned heavy into diet pop, but oh my god, it's definitely been the better part of 2 decades. It might even be over 20 years at this point since I just stopped diet soda full stop. Probably closer to 15. early 20s. It's probably the last time I did that. But yeah, I don't miss any of this stuff. I just drink water, man. Honestly, water and protein drinks. That's about it. No, I mix it all myself. I don't have any of those, stiffeners that make them more shelf stable, because I'd like to go ahead and minimize the amount of superfluous ingredients in my diet. And if you do the same, you will also see massive health benefits. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.